Good morning. Good morning. Now, I'm gonna give you my take on how to buy a truck the right way, or what I call the right way.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.
You know, kind of in the right direction, you know what I mean? Because there are better ways than this. But this is how I understand it more, and this is how I do it, and it will work, you know what I mean? Because it worked for me, so I am assuming it can potentially work for you too. You know, if you follow you can put your own to it, but just to have a more understanding of how it really pans out in the end, it's up to you, right? So I'm gonna talk about buying the truck, but how to fix yourself to get to the truck, right? So we're gonna do this in a 1 year span, like a 1 year span. In other words, I just got this work as a company driver, right? And my plan is I want to work for this company in 1 year. Now, working for this company in the 1 year, I just got it. I got my license about 2 months ago, right? And I'm planning on, after 1 year with the company, or 2 or 3, which I recommend 2.5 years before you know, but you know, some people want to kind of go at it a bit sooner, right? Which I don't really recommend. And I use the word really because there are a lot of people with minimum responsibilities, and there's a lot with more responsibilities. So it's all up to you, right? And I like to, you know, why, and then another reason for 2.5 years is I want you to have a better understanding about trucking, because it's not a 1 year understanding thing. Because 1 year is just getting situated on the road, knowing the routes, know how to do it, know how to pencil out your directions, you know, how to get the job done sooner, quicker, and more safer. Is a more type of learning how to be a truck driver, then, if I can say that. Learn how to be a truck driver the right way, you know what I mean? So it takes time to build that confidence and that knowledge of gaining more experience in the first year. So to do all of that, plus thinking about getting a truck, you're gonna miss out on a lot that is gonna come to haunt you in the longer run. So 1 year is kind of too soon, but if you choose to take that route, this is how I'm going to do this video with a 1 year span. So if you take longer time, it will work even better and more effective, right? Now, this is it. I'm working for this company. New driver, just get my license 2 months ago, and I plan to work for a company, and I'm going to work for that company just for 1 year, and after that here, I'm going to get the truck. Now, what am I going to do? I have a credit card outstanding bill for $15,000, right? That I, you know, do some spending, shopping and stuff like that, and I was basically living paycheck to paycheck. Hardly can pay the credit card back, and you know, my credit score is at 540 something, nowhere near where I can get even loans and stuff like that. I live in a rented house. I'm a single person, as in no kids, right? So so now that I tell you who the person that is planning on buying a truck, what I described earlier is that person now. Now, if you're that person and it's a drive you have, this is my advice. Wait. Anyway, I'm gonna give you what to, you know, you can try. Okay, so this is it. First, you have to get your credit put together first. That's the first thing, because you need money when you're out there. So fixing the credit is the first thing. Now, I mentioned the work that I'm doing now. is paycheck to paycheck. Maybe I'm working at a Walmart, maybe I'm working at Burger King, maybe I'm working somewhere that pay minimum wage, but the money that I'm getting is, I only have a couple dollars that I use, that I try to take me to work for the following week. And I use maybe a government loan to get the truck license, because, you know, it's expensive, so you have to get some type of compensation to follow out with that program, right? Now, let's say I did it that way, or I go through a company to get my license, whatever. With all of what I just explained, I want you guys to understand that the credit score is looked at from everyone, the bank, the credit bureau, whosoever is going to let you a loan. Some people will look at the low credit score and still try to give you a loan, but the interest rate is going to be very high, right? That doesn't really make sense. You do it because you're going to be under more pressure, right? Now, I'm not going to talk about what type of truck to buy, or how to buy the type of truck. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about how to get there. No, I'm going to talk about how to buy that truck in another video. But how to get there, how to fix yourself, or combine all this together to go for the truck. This is it. Now, fixing the credit score, you have a couple ways that I prove work, that, you know, I can tell you that work for me, and it may work for you too, right? Because when I just came here, because I like to give reasons why I know these things work. When I just came to Canada and I got my first credit card, it was $500 on it. Coming from Jamaica, we don't know much about the credit score, and you have to keep the credit intact and all that. So I just start spending, you know what I mean? Missed couple payments, wasn't paying back on time, pay when I feel like. All right, so we're gonna, you know, go in depth of how to fix the credit score in a very, like, more easier terms, because remember, we have limited amount of money, right? But we still have to heat, and we still have to try to build the score back. Now, advice I have to give on how to build the score and how it worked for me is, but before I tell you how it worked for me, I'm going to tell you what I was doing that wasn't making any sense. So what I was doing is, because sometimes the credit card has no money on it, I went and used the debit card instead, right? I have the money because apart from paying the rent, you use a debit card or cash to do everything else around you. You know what I mean? So I was using the credit card, the debit card, and because no money on the credit card, I put the credit card aside and keep using the debit card. Sometimes I need to pay back the credit card, so no money is on it, so I use debit card. Right there is where I was going wrong. I should have put down the debit card and continue to use the credit card. Now, you may say, then try it, but there's no money on the credit card. Transfer the money from the debit and pay the credit card and use the credit card. So, tip number one, do not use your debit card. It have no value, really. When I said no value, in a sense where when you use the debit card, you gain no points, no score. Yes, it may be like taxable at some places to use your Visa and stuff like that, but don't watch the dollar here. Watch it here, in a sense where don't watch the cents you may pay on tax because you use the Visa, but watch the cents that is gonna give you a more advantage of getting more credit or more earnings your way. So yeah, you lose some there instant, but you gain it in the future, if you understand. Now, here in Canada, you have, well, everywhere now, but you know, you have your bank app where you can get to your funds right away. As soon as you go on your app, you put in a password or whatnot, you can see how much money you have there, what is in the credit, and the credit card is right there. All you have to do is go there and do transfer, whatever you get paid, After paying your most well, after paying your rent, and that would be ending of the year, right? I don't know if you have car payment taken out of it or whatnot, but whatever money leave, take that money from the savings or checking and put it on the credit card. Don't care how much is there, just take it and put it on the credit card. Because, like I said, every other spending after this is going to be by a card, or you paying for something online or something. You know what I mean? But it's going to be by a card, if not cash. But like I said, I'm going to ban you from using the cash. No, it make no sense. Debit card make no sense. So credit card only. That's what I'm recommending you to use. So, again, when you get paid, and after the necessary payment withdraw from your account, because they don't want to take everything from your account and miss your payment, because when they ask for your pay slip, that's what they're looking for. EFS. EFS, something, it stands for not enough money, basically, in your account. So you want to make sure you're following up on the withdrawals that is coming out of your account. And you can set up an alert for if a withdrawal is coming up and you're going to miss it, the alert. Something prompt you to say, you get a text message or email like you don't have enough money in your account to make this payment, pay within such time before a withdrawal. Get those alerts to your setup in your app or by the bank so that you don't miss a payment, right? The next thing, like I said, a credit card is the card to use. Always use a credit card to pay your bills and whatnot after doing the, you know, what I mentioned. Anyway, credit card. Now, as soon as you get paid, you leave back what's supposed to left in the account and put everything else on your credit. So what you're doing, you're paying the credit card bill and you're using it to live same way. So even though the money is not going to be on there for any period of time, because remember, it's hand to mouth, is paycheck to paycheck. The money not going to be on the credit card for any time at all. But what you're doing, you're paying that credit card every week or every other week when you get paid, but you're paying that credit card. So it look like payments always, even though it's not going to be on there. You're always in debt still, because as soon as you pay the credit card, you have to, the money's going to come off like tomorrow morning or right now, because I'm going to go get some food. But you get paid, bam, credit card, and use the same credit card, go buy the food. You're paying down your bill, and it's gonna reach to a point where you're paying the bill, because you're paying the back bill that was owed. So you're paying off the back bill, paying off the back bill, paying off the back bill till it catch up on you paying now before the 30 days even finish. That's how it's gonna start look now. Because now paying the backup bill gonna come back now to where it's just 30 days leave. You have 30 days to use that cash, then pay back. But you're paying it every other week, so you're paying before the 30 days even come. So you're paying the bill back so quick. You're following? You're paying the bill back so quick. Now, by that practice over a year, will have you building your credit score, because what is going to show on the credit bureau now is that you're paying your credit card on time. You still have no money, but you're paying the credit card on time because you're transferring that funds to the credit card, not using the debit. Debit don't do anything for you. The next thing for the credit card is, let's say you make a purchase online and someone stole your credit card information and you lost that money. It is insured. You're sure to get that money back. But if you lost the cash, that's it. If you use a debit card to do something and the money gone, you can't get it back. But for a Visa or maybe the MasterCard, you will get back that money because it is insured. Because you can make claims like you didn't do that spending. So in other words, you know, you buy something, you didn't get the package, you can claim, you will get it back. You know what I mean? So those are the benefits you have along with building your credit score. So you have to know all this, right? The next way, and this is a kind of cheesy way, like a kind of, because what the viewers are looking for is payments. So you can automatically set up a weekly payment to your card from your account, and it don't have to be a big money. You can set up as minimum like $3, right? You can set up $3 to go to your credit card every week, bi-weekly, so forth. But so let's say you have $10 in the account or $20. Every week that come, $3 gonna come from that $20 to your credit card. Okay, you set it up automatically. Now it go there as payment. So you're gonna see an alert come says payment to credit card. When you look, it's $3, but it says payment to credit card. The credit bureau thingy, as my understanding, do not look at how much you pay. It look at if you pay. Now there's a minimum payment on your credit card that it can be $10, it can be $105, whatever it is. It will show when you go into your credit card thingy that minimum payment that they have there. Do not miss that payment. That is the number one thing you cannot miss. So one of the alert that you're gonna set up 2 alerts. You're gonna set up, no, not alert, but payments. You're gonna set up 2 payments. You're gonna set up one for the $3 every week. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna go into your credit card. You're gonna press on the payment section. You're gonna put the credit card, press the credit card, press the payment, and then press others. At others, you put $3. Then there's a section there that says weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. You put weekly, and you set that. So it's gonna, you put weekly because it's gonna be once. Once is gonna be up there once, but you change it once and put weekly. So $3 is gonna leave from your account to your credit card, just automatically weekly, right? As payments. Now the minimum is paid every month, right? The minimum pay every month. You don't want to miss that payment for any reason whatsoever. So what you do, apart from every time you get paid, you're gonna put it on your credit card. Remember to pay the minimum payments. So you set up whatever is there, because it's gonna be on the app. When you look at the app, it's gonna be there, or when you get the credit card statement, you're gonna see what the minimum payment is. So you set up an automatic payment of $100 or $10 or whatever it's gonna be for the time when it says it's gonna be due, and you do that for every month. So you're gonna set up $125 or $10, because some credit cards are like $10. So you set up $10 or $20, whatever it is. You set it up and put monthly. So that is gonna take from your account and go and pay that minimum even though you're transferring everything you get paid to the credit card. These are a bunch of payments going to the credit card at once. So credit bureau can't even follow up. $3 going, $10 going, and plus your weekly pay going. All of those are just payments. Paying down until you start realizing, because sometimes you don't use all the money you have, even though it's paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes you're left back with $20 or $200 for, because you didn't do so much of what you would normally do. So that is on the credit card. So what you see now, you're paying down the credit card and you're getting back on track. Now, what is going to motivate you is when you see that your credit score is growing and changing, moving from the 5 to 6 to 6 to 7 till you start looking excellent. That's where the drive is going to let you continue to do, right? So that's the practice you have to do starting right now, right? That's the practice to get to, just do not miss the payments, right? Now, there's more to it, but that is that's what, like I said, that it really works. You don't want to see my credit score. Very good, right? So it worked, right? After fixing the credit score, now we have to start saving. Other than, you see, even though it's paycheck to paycheck, you see why this is so hard, but I'm going to say it anyway. Try to save your down payment money for the truck. Try, you have to, right? Apart from doing your research in going towards the truck, which I will cover in a different video, the down payment is what you have to pay attention to, right? After paying attention, so you have, like I said, 1 year to get all of this together. Now, let's say you see the truck, let's say the year finished, the credit score rise up a bit, the year coming down, you save like $3,000, right? You could able to get reaching out to the bank and ask for upgrade on your credit card. You will get it, because as soon as they go in, they're going to see that you're doing a tremendous job in paying that credit card bill. So you may get additional funds after doing all what I just told you on your credit card. So it's gonna, so let's say you did have $5,000 and you were, and you only have $1,500 by the end of the year. $5,000 at the starting, and at the end you have $1,500, because you know how the living is, right? But you're catching up on payments. Believe it or not, you were catching up on payments. It may not look that way, but you were, right? They look at it and they see that you're paying back, and they see that just payments going to the credit card. They may give you another $5,000. So right there you got $6,500. Okay, you have $5,000. You had $1,500 before and $5,000 now. So you have $6,000. Plus you had saved $3,000, which the reason why that $3,000 wasn't on the credit card, it was because you had to use it for the down payment. You have to add it in the account for the down payment for the trucks. Now, this is where it get tricky, and this is where it get this is now when you have to find the right person to buy the truck and the right person to talk to. So this is a little tip I'm giving you guys. And it work. But you have to talk to the right person. Let's say you find a truck. So you're going to go buy the truck now, right? You have minimum money for repair. Just the $6,500 you have. Very on the edge, right? So you're going out there to get the truck. When you find a truck and this is the truck you want, if there is no warranty on the truck, right, which based on the living that we have now, we're not going to get a truck with warranty, because we don't think we have that type of down payment anyways, because we only have $3,000 down payment. So you're not going to get any truck with any warranty on it. So take that out, right? So we're going to get a truck, maybe a $25,000 truck, so that $3,000 can do the down payment. Now the truck is for $25,000. The seller is who we have to now talk to. So what you can do is let the seller know you have no money for repairs and you're not getting the truck with any warranty. You'd like him to put that truck for $35,000. 35. Listen good. 25 is what the seller wants. You are telling him to put $35,000 on the bill. Now, the person that you're gonna get the loan from, you should have already know how much you can able to get. How much money you can able to get to buy a truck. They will, after checking your credit and checking this and checking that, they will tell you, okay, you can get $40,000, or you can get $35,000, or you can get $30,000. So you have to look at a truck that is much cheaper, good condition. Like I said, you have to do your research on the truck part, but you have to get, but the price is it now. You have to get a truck either at, you can't get a truck at $30,000 for this to work. You have to get a truck lower, like about $20,000 or $15,000, right? Or $25,000 is too close. If it's $30,000, you get it. If you're getting $40,000, a $25,000 truck is good. So this is it now. You're gonna tell the seller, well, they're gonna ask, you're gonna try to negotiate the price that you have to see if he will come down a bit. You have to try and negotiate, right? And he may or may not, but let's say he come down like 23. He said, okay, I'm gonna give you for 23,000. Now you gotta let him know, okay, this is what I am asking of you. I want you to write on the bill for $35,000 for the truck. When you get payments from my loan company or the bank, I want you to give me the $10,000 so I can have a cushion for anything to come up, because I'm buying the truck with no warranty. Now, you may thinking, then Troy, what if you get the money and don't give it over to you? don't take the truck, cancel the deal. So you have to let him know what it is. So if you can't take the truck without getting the money. You cannot take the key from him. No, he's gonna get the money before he hand over the key to you. So he should have your money to give you at the time when he's giving you the truck key. If you don't have it, cancel the deal. Don't take it then, because you know, some will do it, some won't, because they will talk about tax this or whatnot or whatever. But some people that will understand your situation will be like, you know what, I may bite the bullet in terms of the tax part of it, but not really, because the company is gonna loan. They're not gonna give you the loan. They're gonna give you the 15. So the tax on it, they're gonna give you the 15. So they still can pay the tax back that comes with the money. You know, when it's tax time, whatever. We're gonna touch on that topic sometime. Anyway, now some of the loan personnel do this type of thing, like give you additional money along with the funds to buy the truck. Some will, but because most of the people that you're getting loans from are brokers, it kind of hard to wrap up getting the funds for the truck and also get a separate money to put. It can get done, but sometimes the person that you're getting the loan from don't even need to know your transaction, what's really happening on yours and our behalf, because sometimes they want to know that you can maintain what is happening here. You know what I mean? But you can try it. You can try talking to the person that's gonna give you the loan about getting an additional, like you're gonna get a truck for $25,000. You would like to get $30,000 from them, so you have $10,000 to, you know, fix whatever may happen within that period to have the truck. Or you just talk to just the person that is selling you the truck, that, listen, you're giving me the truck for $23,000. I would like you to put $35,000 on the bill and give me the, you know, so that I have a cushion to do my business. You know what I mean? And you reason it out from there, because, you know, you should hand over $12,000 to you whenever he got paid. So before when he's giving you the key, he should give you that funds, the money also, the key and the money, not the key only. You can't drive off with that type of thing, especially if you don't, you know. But like I said, it's just a way of trying. Now, you may ask, but try, why am I gonna put myself in that type of situation of taking more money when I don't know what's going to go on out there and the truck is gonna be this much and that much? Before you even go that route, let me say this to you. If you don't take that funds and something happens, you're gonna be in the same situation that you're just trying to explain to me right now. Because you're gonna go either to go borrow a loan from someone else, or the credit card that you have, max out the credit card to get the truck started. Look at it this way. Yes, you're gonna pay more money on the extra money that you asked for. Yes, you're going to. But it's better to pay that. I'm gonna break it. So let's say you get $15,000 extra. The tax you're gonna pay on that $15,000 based on the percentage, it may just be $1,000. And that would be over 3 year span. So if you have the money to get your truck up and running right away, you will secure your truck and able to repay that loan. But remember, the reason why you have to take this route is because of you jumping the gun too quick and going out there with that type of rush. That's why you have to do this. And the reason why I said no responsibilities, because it's the only way you can do this type of thing when no responsibilities is there. You can do it with responsibilities, but it is even more riskier, right? Now, when you have that kind of cushion, so you have like $12,000 now and $6,000 on your credit card. Know that when you get that $12,000 right away, you take the balance from that $12,000 and clear your credit card and leave the rest in there to, just in case they reach in for truck payments, it is there. So you're basically giving them back the money that they lend you, which that's how it's supposed to go, right? But only because they're going to take you back with little more on it. So you put it in where they should take the funds from and let it stay there. Do not touch it if you have no repairs. If the truck is running, everything, let it stay there. This is money to do repairs on the truck. Now you're working, you can put the money together to do your own repair. So if they're taking back, trust me, if you're looking at it on the scale that I'm putting it to you, it will make sense. But if you're looking at it from another angle, it may not so much. So if it don't make sense, wait, you're too early. But if it makes sense, you can give it a try. Now, before I close this video, I just want to say, this is not a financial advisor video. This is a video to help you along the journey, not, so do your own research, right? Do your own research. That's what I really want to say. So do not use this as textbook to say, okay, this is definitely what I'm going to do. Just, I'm happy to share some knowledge with you, how you can go by it. And if you try it, let me know. And you will work out. You will work out quite fine. You know what I mean? You just have to be focused. The money management is the part that you have to really pay attention to. Cut down the spending. Remember, you have a business running, and you will go through. Trust me, you will make it. So, guys, it's about TroyStarz trucking. Tell me if you like this video or you like it, and then we're gonna talk about what type of truck, because the type of truck is not a video you can do one time and that's it, because the hair changed, people evolve, video get all lost in the background. Cause I did these videos already. I'm gonna leave a buying truck playlist in the description or somewhere so you guys can click on it and look at it. Those are videos that I did in the past. It's still effective up to now, right? Because it don't change, the rules don't change. But I did those videos already. But I may do an updated video for newcomers and people that didn't want to go back and look. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and share my video with someone that you think would need this information. And tell me your thoughts. If it don't make sense, if it makes sense, whatever it is, let me know. Thank you guys for tuning in. There's the boy TroyStarz. Truck it.
For more videos like this, please subscribe.